Hi everyone, my name is Valerie. Thank you for joining me for story time today. It's always great to see you and to share a book with you. And today I'm sharing a really old story, one that I used to read when I was little. And this copy was a used copy. You can see I got it from a library book sale. So it's been read by lots and lots of different boys and girls over the years. And it's a great book, and I hope you will enjoy reading it with me today. It's written by Margaret Bloy Graham, and I love her drawings. She does a great job. So this story is called Benjy's Doghouse. There's Benji. What do you think he is? Is he a monkey? No. Is he a kitty cat? No. The story is Benjy's Doghouse, so Benji is a dog. And he's a fun dog, a cute dog. Benji was a brown dog with long ears and a short tail. He lived with Father, Mother, Linda, and Jimmy. Every evening when Linda and Jimmy went to bed, Benji went to bed too. Sometimes he slept on Linda's bed. Sometimes he slept on Jimmy's. Benji loved going to bed. Do you like going to bed? Most boys and girls want to stay awake. They don't want to miss anything. But then we all need our rest, don't we? Even Benji the dog needs his rest. One day, Father said, "Benji's not a puppy anymore. I think it's about time he slept outside. Let's make that old apple barrel into a doghouse." I can't tell. How do you think they feel about that? They seem a little surprised, and Benji looks a little concerned. I don't think Benji wants to do that. Father brought the barrel out of the cellar. Jimmy put bricks on either side to keep it from rolling, and Linda painted it. Then Mother put a blanket inside, and the doghouse was finished. Everybody stood around admiring it. Everybody, that is, except Benji. Yes, Benji definitely looks unhappy. And look what they painted on the side. What letter is that? Do you know that letter? Is it A? No? Is it B? Yes, B. B for Benji. Benji has a B sound. That night at bedtime, Father put Benji in the doghouse. "Now go to sleep," he said. But Benji couldn't sleep. It was dark out there, and he missed Linda and Jimmy. He got up and went to the back door and whined and whined. But nobody came to let him in. Benji decided to look for somewhere else to sleep. He went to the main street of town and stopped at an all-night diner. "No dogs allowed in here," said the owner. There's Joe's all-night diner. No dogs. Oh, and it says right here in the window, "No dogs, Board of Health." Benji went to the firehouse. "Can't come in here," said the fireman. "Spot hates other dogs." Well, I don't think Benji would want to be with Spot anyway, so that worked out okay. Spot looks a little scary. He went to the police station. "Better go home, doggy," said the policeman. Benji turned and walked slowly down the street. Aww. All at once, Benji saw a light in the bakery. He ran over and barked at the door. "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff." "Come on in," said the baker. "Nice to have a visitor. My cat ran away weeks ago. It's been lonely around here without her." The baker gave Benji a meat pie and fixed him a bed of empty flour sacks. Oh, how nice. So there he's getting a meat pie. It looks just like a small one, like for doggy size. And then these are old flour sacks that are nice and soft for him to sleep on. Because a bakery makes bread and buns and things like that, so they use lots of flour. Benji spent the night in the warm, cozy bakery. And early next morning, he went home, rested and cheerful. From then on, Benji spent his days with the family and nights with the baker. Benji was happy. So were Father and Mother. They thought he slept in his doghouse every night. But Linda and Jimmy weren't happy. They missed Benji. Aww. Do you have a dog? And if you do, does he sleep inside or does he sleep outside? You can do either. Some dogs are indoor dogs. One night, Benji went to the bakery as usual. The moment he walked through the door, a howling ball of fur flew at him. Benji was so surprised he couldn't even move, and he got a scratch on the nose. The baker came running. "Cut it out, kitty," he yelled, and chased the cat away. Oh, wow. That looks like a scary cat, doesn't it? And there's some of the flour sacks we talked about. Oh, no. Poor Benji. "My cat came back today with kittens," said the baker. "Sorry, but you can't come here anymore, pal. Here's a present for you." He gave Benji a paper bag. Benji took the bag and walked slowly out the door and down the street. Now he'd have to sleep in that dark, lonely doghouse. Oh, he looks so sad. When Benji got back, he put down the bag and just sat there. He felt miserable. All at once, he sniffed the bag. Meat pies! He ate one. It tasted so good that he ate another one, and another, and another, till all the meat pies were gone. Then he curled up to go to sleep. But in a little while... Benji began to have an awful stomach ache. He tossed and turned. He had bad dreams all night long. That's what happens if you overeat. Gives you a stomach ache, doesn't it? In the morning, he didn't even get up. "Poor Benji's sick," said Jimmy. "Look, there's a bag from the bakery," said Linda. "Maybe he took something and ate it," said Mother. "I think you'd better go and see the baker after school." They're starting to figure out something's going on, aren't they? That afternoon, the children went to the bakery. Benji went too. He was feeling better. "Our dog took this bag from your store," said Linda. "We want to pay for it," said Jimmy. "Say, that's my friend," cried the baker. "I gave him that bag full of meat pies. He used to stay with me every night, but that's all over." The baker took them to the back room. "My cat came back yesterday with kittens," he said. "You better keep your dog at home or he'll get scratched." "Don't worry," said Linda and Jimmy. "We will." Oh, that cat still looks mean, doesn't it? When they got home, Linda said, "The baker gave Benji a bag of meat pies. Benji used to go there every night." "I bet he was lonely," said Jimmy. "Please let him sleep in the house again, Dad." "Maybe you're right," said Father. "Maybe Benji was lonely. It's all right with me if he sleeps inside again." "Hooray!" cried the children, and Benji wagged his tail. That night, Benji slept on Jimmy's bed, and the next night, he slept on Linda's. It was just like old times. Oh, yay! A few days later, Jimmy and Linda made Benji's doghouse into a strawberry barrel. They made holes in the barrel, filled it with earth, and planted strawberry plants in the holes. Benji watched happily. Now he knew for sure he'd never, ever have to sleep in that old barrel again. The end. Oh, what a nice idea to use the old barrel for strawberries. Do you like eating strawberries? I love strawberries. Yum. In the summertime, they're really good. Well, thank you for listening to the story today, Benji's Doghouse. I sure did enjoy reading it with you, and I hope you will join me again next time for another exciting story.